everybody. I hope you're good on this fine Friday. We are one half of your aunties could never. I am Auntie Sade.
And I'm Auntie Nana.
And we're reviewing Love Island Season 9, which comes on ITV2. And you know what? We just absolutely love it. We love the romance, the bromance, the friendship, the drama, absolutely everything about it. And you know, we're very opinionated aunties. We're not psychologists, we're not therapists or anything like that. So please use your common sense when you're listening to this show or watching this show. But before we actually get started, please, we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel. So we need you to hit that subscribe button. Also, like this video and comment and share. So please, we're trying to get there. Thank you so much to everybody that has done this so far. Like, you're really helping our numbers grow. Like, we really appreciate it. So yes, thank you so much. And Nana, Auntie
it's
Nana.
been a good rate of growth so far. So I have actually been at my son's show, so I haven't completed everything of the show and not made a lot of notes. But what I did see, I was vexed thoroughly by Olivia. Olivia royally pissed me off on numerous occasions so far. So I'm going to be asking you lots of questions and you fill me in, but that's what I got from it.
Cool. Okay, so it felt like a longer show today. I don't know, but it
was.
Yeah. Okay.
It was longer. I think it was like about an hour and 15 minutes.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I managed to get to 50 minutes.
Okay, cool. Okay, so in the beginning, I feel like we kind of like, I think we saw like SHAQ was, I just got SHAQ is finished. That was my comment.
For the dude.
SHAQ is finished.
But I get what you're saying. SHAQ is finished. I get what you're saying.
I think he is. Jessie is an absolute mess. And my other comment is that Tanya is public enemy number one.
You know what? Yeah. Okay. Let's stick with Jessie, because going through the Twitter streets and even in our comments, there was a comment that like they didn't believe Jessie was real.
Yeah.
And I'm now like, you know what? I think this girl is really genuine.
The thing is, I think I'm torn. I am actually torn, because she went through a similar scenario in the Australia version that she was in. So they went to Casamore, and then she came back, and the guy had coupled up with someone else. Now, I don't know. I don't know, because I just saw a clip somewhere, but I don't know if she was then dropped from the island. I'm not too sure. So if she was, then obviously this is a little bit not the same. But I would imagine the emotions, like it could be like PTSD for her. Do you know what I mean? So like, I can see definitely if this has happened before, you've had conversations with a guy and said like, look, you know, I don't want to be embarrassed again on national television. And then also you slept with the guy. I can see 100% how you'd be deeply, deeply, deeply upset for sure. And if Will knows this, he's an even bigger asshole than he's pretending not to be at the moment, you know? So like, I just that, but however,
she actually likes Will though. Like, is this really about Will, or could it really be about her past experiences?
Oh, and then the third one, or just winning. That's the other thing, because it is a TV show. You know how it goes. You know how to get screen time, or you should know how to get screen time. Do you know what I mean? And girls crying get screen time, especially with Will. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, if you're going to the doctors and you've got certain symptoms, you're going to ham them up, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? She woke up in the morning crying. Like, it was just every moment. Like seriously. So I don't want to be like, so I'm seeing it, I think like, and also I think like multiple things can be true at the same time. That's the other thing. Yeah. So I think she could generally be upset, but also understand that she needs to win and also have PTSD-ish symptoms. I think all of those could be true.
I was really surprised at her crying for so long. For Will literally for saying like, you know, I let myself down, I let you down. Like, you know, the remorse he was displaying. I was like, this girl's really taking this personally. Maybe she really did love him. Maybe she really is embarrassed that she slept with him. This is what he's done. I don't know. I believe her. I mean, Life of Rogers just said SHAQ crying was more believable. I believe her, but in the Twitter, people weren't believing Jessie.
No, they weren't. I don't know. I'm not too sure. Don't get me wrong. Like the emotion, I was a bit like, oh, that's painful. Yeah. Like, do you know what I mean? I did think, but it is a TV show at the end of the day. Yeah. Also, sorry, yes, actually, SHAQ, yeah. If you watch the beginning, Casey's like literally holding the guy, like holding him up. It was a lot.
I mean, when he was hugging Sammy, and Sammy was doing the obligatory pat on the back.
Yeah.
And then he went in again on the back, rubbing his arm. I was like, SHAQ, like, I don't just hold it together. I wanted him to hold it together. It's not fair though. I know what I want him to do is not fair because I don't want to see him cry. I don't want to see that. And I don't want to see him lose his temper. But he's going to show his emotions some way. So I feel like I'm a bit of the problem with like how I want black men to be represented on TV.
You want them to be all things.
I want them to hold it together.
Don't be a dickhead.
Don't be a dickhead. Don't be too aggressive. Like
no.
Either way, I'm still proud of him. I'm proud of him. He hasn't gone off. I'm proud of him. But he did well. No,
he done much better than I thought he did. He definitely did. He definitely did much better than I thought he did in terms of not blowing up. That's what I say. Yeah. But everything else, I think this is what I expected of him. Do you know what I mean? Like he's fully in love with Tanya. Fully still in love with her. And I think he's the thing is he's gonna be so self-righteous now. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I actually don't want to hear it. Like I think you know what it is? I know, like, I don't know, like, I just think like he just done too much. He done way too much. That's his personality. Maybe that's his personality, but like he just did too much. And I don't like that. Like I can see how that do you though? That's the thing. One thing that I was tweeting is that people just throwing around this love word. They're just dashing it everywhere. I love you. Don't know her, bro. You clearly don't know her.
No, like, seriously, you don't. And it's been shown that she weren't in love with you. He really liked her for the time that they spent. That's the thing. But she didn't. He was
infatuated. Like I think like. I think I honestly, sorry, just see one comment from Life of Boys. Black men can love and love hard. Yes, but that doesn't give them the excuse to display unsavory behavior. That's my thing. It's just like he just gets so much excuses. I'm not
he does.
Don't get me wrong. I think Tanya is deeply problematic. But
it's history. Sister says when SHAQ and Uncle Martin were talking out of all the women,
he's definitely
what actually was Uncle saying. I'm sure also said you're welcome to her. That convo, I was like, okay.
Well, that is basically what Ron did with Casey. It's the same. Conversation. It's just like, oh yeah, you can have her. Like we're cool. There's no beef. But then in the morning, you're like, I love her. Love her, man. I can't help it. Do you know what I mean? But it's just, but like I'm just like, you don't even, maybe the producers make them, but you just didn't even need to have that conversation, really. Do you know what I mean? I just thought it was a bit forced. And then also Martin does not give a fuck. Martin does not give a fuck. He does not give a fuck. Like I swear to God, like I can't lie.
Martin,
I can't lie. Like he's literally on just I'm here to be on TV. Like the way he hotted up Tanya, like almost instantly, was just like wow. Like
I was kind of surprised that he went in like that, because one, if anybody needed to have that conversation, it was Maxwell and Olivia. Maxwell had all the right to be like, what you said in your speech.
The way you was carrying on. But this is what I'm saying. Maxwell's he's not real.
But Martin, I was like, really?
I think she's done all right because, and also as well, like you can genuinely see that what do you call it? That SHAQ and Tanya have something. Do you know what I mean? You can genuinely see that. That seems real emotion. I do not for 1 second believe Olivia and Kai. I think that was just fake, like fake celebrity relationships. We're gonna go together because we need screen time. That's basically it. The teams,
even all of Olivia's blow up is like, you know, that this is gonna get shown.
And Max is just standing there like some mute dog or something. Like I couldn't believe it. Seriously, I really couldn't believe it. I didn't really like how she was going on there at all. But where should we go? So Tanya, well, we could talk more about Tanya.
Yeah.
So that basically, so we had Tanya, so Olivia and Tanya had a quick chat, and basically Olivia was saying, yeah, SHAQ will get over it, don't worry.
I hated that, and somebody in the comments has said it as well. I hated that all of the girls were gassing Tanya's head like she's done nothing. Like what you've done is fine. I mean, all you wanted to do was explore. No, so no one's going to be.
This is the thing. It's very interesting, the double standard, right? So it's just like, well, if you're saying that to Tanya, then why don't you feel like that about Casey and Will and what do you call it? Who else was in trouble? Tom. Do you know what I mean? And they didn't drop you out. you're still here, like you're in a couple. Do you know what I mean? So that was it is a double standard. I just think I don't know. Like I just have a feeling we don't know everything because it seems like everyone's so understanding that Tanya made this decision. So they must be seeing something in SHAQ's behavior, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe they just don't give a fuck.
I don't know, because there's always that thing of like girls not holding other girls accountable.
Yeah, for sure.
And so, in watching this, I am like, okay, so is this really a thing? Because I can't believe not one person has said,
Tanya, you're out of order. Like, what are you doing? Like, who was the voice of reason to say, like, you're really gonna hurt SHAQ if you do this?
But they're all there hugging SHAQ and being like, how are you doing? Are you all right? But no one's saying to her, like, you really hurt his feelings. So I was like, is this what the red pillars are talking about?
No,
like, I don't know.
What? No. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't know everything. Anytime one of these Love Islanders come out, there's always more to the story. Do you know what I mean? So, like, I'm just gonna.
They do say we have missed a lot of stuff.
I'm just gonna give it a benefit of doubt. However, I would have liked to see on screen someone call Tanya out because they do that with other people. Yes. So, like, so I can't believe no one said anything. I think they're kind of setting up Tanya in a way as well.
Yeah. I thought Sammy was gonna, because she was hugging up SHAQ for way too long and being like, are you okay? Like, I know this is tough. And I thought Sammy was gonna say, at the very least, you ain't got to blast her, but just like, I don't think he's coping. Like, this is really hard.
Exactly. Like, or at least say, like, you need to make a clear decision and stick to your decision. Do you know what I mean? Like, or something. Or just discuss the complexities, like one-on-one with her and just like pull her up. Because we've had a lot of SHAQ pulling people up. Do you know what I mean? Well, kind of thing. So it's not like you can't show it. You're just choosing not to. So it's just like putting, Tanya in that position, which I'm not really. So I'm just like, I've got a little benefit of that, a little bit for her, but she was moving mad. That conversation that she had. At one point, her and Martin had a chat. They had a couple chats actually, kind of thing. I just don't think. I think Life of Bodge is correct. Like, I don't think he likes her at all. No, I don't think he likes her at all.
You know what? I think Life of Bodge is spot on. He don't like her. He knew she's an easy one for me to get in the house, but I actually don't think he finds her endearing or even wants to be sleeping next to her. No. I don't think he likes her. Like, I think he finds her a sketch. Like, he's not on it.
What's wrong with your husband?
What did he say?
He said Nana is toxic.
He's so jarring. He's another one.
Hey, Russ.
He's another one.
He's trolling you. What's wrong?
Yeah, basically.
Oh gosh. Anyway, so yeah, I think
Tanya did all that, and now she's social distancing from Martin.
That's the thing.
I feel like it's him.
I feel like Martin. It must be awkward though. She can't truly crack on. Like she can't be like Kai and Sam. They don't give a fuck. That's my phrase this episode. They don't give a fuck. They don't give. No. But I love. So I'm literally jumping all over the place. But Kai, yeah, did you see the way he handled Olivia?
It was the best. I didn't think Kai had it in him. And I was like, so all you needed was the right woman next to you, and then you were going to see who you were. Like I was like, this is great. Now I wanted to say.
The thing is, I feel he's definitely changed my opinion of him, like in these last 2 days, definitely. But I do think that what I was thinking is that this is maybe his skills as a teacher, because she was acting like a petulant child and he handled her brilliantly. Do you know what I mean? He didn't rise to it. He didn't bait. He kept a cool head. He just handled her. So now I believe him. Okay, I believe you are a teacher now. Yeah,
no, you believe he's a teacher.
Because before I was just like, there ain't no way. There ain't no way. But yeah, he was skilled. And it's just like he generally was happy for her, right? He was generally happy for Olivia to be in a new couple because he's in his couple. And she just tried to switch it like, it wasn't real. What are you talking about, bro?
It was the fact that she was like, when I walked out and you're there smiling, that pissed me off. And when he's explaining, I'm smiling because you was in a couple, and it's like, cool, we both got what
exactly.
So really, I'm telling you, man, chick just wanted 2 black guys after her. That's all she was after. She wanted to be Queen Bee. And once it weren't taking place, she was like,
yeah. She's absolutely delusional. She really, I didn't like her conversation with Sanam either. Like, she's just like, I'm a girl's girl. No, you're not. You're not. Like,
imagine that came out of her mouth.
I just don't.
Because you are probably going to be friends.
No, we're not. I just don't like her. Also, as well, I don't know if you saw the clip of like where Olivia, Jessie, and Sam, they were in the room and they were chatting to Sanam, and then she walked through the door.
No, yes. Tell me about
they
that.
were chatting. I think they were just angry because Jessie was clearly upset. And then Olivia's like, did you see that she had her arm around Kai? What? This is not about you at this moment. You've come in with Maxwell. Like, let Jessie breathe. Like, I cannot stand like people who hijack situations, like emotionally hijack situations. Like, it's just I don't like that. And then she's literally chatting her, and then Sanam just comes in, and she's just like, you all right, hun?
Little bitch.
She is. I just didn't really like that at all. I think she was definitely faking that meeting as well. And I just think Olivia is just big mad. She's just really, really big mad. And then I thought like Lana, done a good job of like making Olivia understand her emotions a bit, because they had a quick chat and she was just like, it was fake. And Lana's just like, well, also because maybe you still like him. Like, do you know what I mean? So that's what it really is. Your ego is just bruised, right? It's just bruised. That's all.
She thought she was going to come in and have the upper hand and be able to play them, and that's not how it went.
Not.
Maybe the producers told her that's how it was going to go.
Exactly.
So she's vexed. I was lied to.
I just think that she's just so fake, and she's just like, she might be the worst contestant in this show ever. Like, she might actually be the worst. Like, I think she's the most delusional. I think she's the biggest game player. I just don't like her backhanded comments that she says all the time. She's manipulating. Like, when she was on the one of the beds with sunbathing with, I think it was Will and Tom, and she was just Casey and Tom, and she was saying, oh, you know, Cynthia, I could tell by the way that she's looking at me that she's gonna lay on thick. Huh? You can tell by the way. What are you talking about? Maybe because you and Claudia were giving face, that's why she's looking at you like that. Yes. And also because you're making faces every second. Like, why are you trying to turn something into something? Like, I think she's so insecure that she has to pull down every single person. Like, every girl is a threat to her. Every single one.
Constantly. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. No, she is queen bitch. And I guess maybe the further we go in, they're showing us her queen bitch constantly. So we're actually seeing this is how she maneuvers in everything. So whoever her producer mate was is just letting her unravel in front of us. But I can't stand her.
I'm so sick of her.
I know she brings the drama, but I'm actually over her level of drama. I really want her out now.
It's nasty, right? Like, it's not. It's not like, you know, Ekin-Su, like, she wasn't. She was dramatic, and she, you know, she made things happen, but it was never nasty. It was never kind of like, you know, she was just like, she just had a different energy. Like, I think it was a bit more soap opera-y, of course. But like,
it was totally like telenovela. Like it was cool. There was Olivia is definitely real bitch vibes, and it's like, okay, it worked for a while, but now I'm actually over her. I want her to go. I want her to be on the outside and have to answer to Tanya, have to answer to Zara. Like, it's like I want it.
Also, as well, I really want, because everyone's saying like movie night, we need to see the clip of like her forgetting Kai's name because she was making a big deal. I'm just like, all you really need is Max to tell him. That's all, because Max was there. Do you know what I mean?
But Max is a fool. Max ain't giving nothing. He's just. I'm so disappointed in that dude.
Yeah, I agree. I can't. He's wet. He's just wet. Like, I'm just.
That's why she's over him now, and is back looking at
Tom.
And Tom. Yes. I noticed that.
Angela's just said Olivia's still harboring some feelings over what sorry, I didn't see it. Read that properly. Wanting to what her thoughts are on Tom. Sorry. Yes, Tom not wanting her. Tom was going to chase her after Zara. Yeah, it didn't happen. So I think like Olivia asked Tom, they were talking about the Sammy situation, and he was basically saying that he will do everything to grovel, but he didn't do that for Olivia, did he? Like,
no. Well, he didn't even follow through with Olivia. Like, she didn't get that from him, and there's still that. She doesn't let anything go, you know. That girl actually on everything. So
seriously, it's just that's what we're gonna say. Like, Sanam, she's gonna go after her for sure. Like, I 100% believe that. I know we're jumping all over the page. Do you want to get some of the comments as well, though? No.
Yes. Hang on, let me go up a little bit. You guys are throwing in some really good ones. I'll go to Angela's Utopia. I think Tanya was trying to do what India did and bring a guy back to the house, but still hook up with SHAQ like India did with Dami. But this time SHAQ said, hell no. Sistrin says, if Olivia believed all Kai had said to her before, then why did she come in with somebody else? She needs to be quiet. And she kept on about everything he said to her, but it obviously meant nothing to her.
Exactly. 100% agree with that. 100%.
Olivia is using Max. This is P Styles. Olivia is using Max, but was upset Kai left her for Sinam, and he looks happy with Sinam as well. And I think
and also like Simon is, you can't deny her beauty, like
at all. Like she is very stunning as well. Olivia's actions clearly did not match her feelings, and if she was so hot for Kai, then she would have come back single. That comes from Sistrin. Let me see what else we have there. Life of Bod. Actually, George, Olivia got main character syndrome, but she's bottom of the barrel. And Life of Bod, that was George. And Life of Bod said she's reading India's script upside down and back to front.
You've got to be able to back it. She just doesn't deliver. Even all these one lines that she's saying under her breath. No, it's dead. No, it really isn't. And you're just not that girl. Like, that's the thing what I was saying yesterday as well. It's just like, now that we see more girls, nah, bro. Like, you're not you may have been punching in that small pool, but no.
Tell me what took place with the girl chat when they met up with the other guys.
The girl chat was between, so they picked Jessie, Sammy, and Claudia to go, and they had a sit down with Lydia, Layla, and Cynthia. It was, it was interesting. Cynthia, I think she was the first one to start talking, and she just spilled all the tea. She really did. She just, talked about her straddling, like the kisses, the way that also that Casey kissed Sanam first, and also was Sanam, wasn't it? Yeah, he kissed Sanam first.
Yeah. That's who he was kind of on first, but then she diverted.
And how it was a choice between them two, that he made it clear it was a choice between them two. And then also that, she felt that, it was, very, very close decision. It wasn't an easy decision for him to make. And that it was, her feeling, the feelings were reciprocal. And then also what was interesting though, is that she also told Claudia that Casey mouthed "I'm sorry" at the fire pit, and Claudia didn't. Sorry, I'm saying it right. Claudia didn't know that. Do you know what I mean? So, like, remember, I remember seeing it. Do you know what I mean? So that got Claudia mad, and the fact that got Claudia mad, mighty interesting. And then also as well that Claudia there was a comment about, I think she said something about them. Casey saying that they're very similar, that they're flirty, bubbly, confident, all that kind of thing. They're very similar. And she was like, how can two girls be so similar? We know
what that means.
Babe.
Okay.
We know what that means. Yeah. And Casey tried it. But I think that, you know what? My conclusion with Claudia, I think she's probably been cheated on Pied before. Do you know what I mean? Because she is when she first found out about it, she was just like, was it deep? Do you know what I mean? So it wasn't like, it's not that I didn't expect it from you. It's just like, was it something deep or not? She was prepared. She seemed prepared to deal with it. That's what it seemed like. I just don't. Yeah. See,
if we just stick on that one, Life of Bodge said, Cynthia, I need more details on why she embarrassed us, please. Angela's Utopia said, Cynthia is another one that I don't think was crying over Casey. She was crying because she missed out on the opportunity to come into the house and fame. What do you think? Casey or on the show?
I agree with that. I think she really wanted to be on the show and she thought Casey was her ticket. She just, I think she misjudged. Do you know what I mean? She was full on. And and because Casey's point is like, well, I was laying there and she got on top of me. And that's exactly what happened. You done the most. Like, he didn't have to work for anything. Do you know what I mean? Like, he was kind of giving it to him. And I don't know. Also, one thing.
It was very quick though, wasn't it? He was like, it was a very quick kiss. I wouldn't have said that was a quick kiss that we watched, but it did look awkward. He did look like, I'm not in it, like how she pounced on him. It wasn't.
I just don't like the way that he was just so kind of like, this is happening to me. Like, he was just given that energy. Like, I'm not like to give him like plausible deniability or whatever you want to call it. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm passive. Like, she was coming on to me, and I think that there is, you know, not to go too deep, but there is something there. Like, I think in terms of like some of the stereotypes around Black women in general, do you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, I don't like that. Also, one thing Cynthia did mention, which I thought was spot on, was that she mentioned that Ron was the one encouraging people and egging people on, which I absolutely love that she done that. So no one was thinking. And then when they was feeding back to the girls, you just see Lana taking a note again. Just
I'll make a note of that. Yeah. Like notes are getting written anywhere.
Not being processed. I don't know. I just don't think. Cynthia, she done too much. I think I like her bubbliness, and she was very, like, you couldn't deny she was speaking with conviction, and you couldn't deny her, if that made sense. But I don't think, obviously, all of those girls there are going to downplay the fact that they were being predators. Like, do you know what I mean? All of them.
It's true. It's true. You're trying to get on the show, aren't you?
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? And I know that's their job, but like, you know, I'm actually torn, because the thing is, if he was like really into Claudia, then he wouldn't have fallen for it. Really? Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. At the same time,
but so he's not going to receive it. Like,
Casey was involved because
I didn't like her getting on top of him.
Yeah.
And him just being like, I'm lying down, I'm not going to get up. Like, that to me, I don't care what race you are. Like, no.
Yeah.
He should be pursuing you. So I didn't like that anyway. But to keep on saying it like this was a real act is like, you know, I was straddling you. It's like, that's not a selling point.
No, it isn't. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, it's embarrassing.
It's just embarrassing. Seriously. And then we had Lydia, the Scottish girl.
Yeah.
I think she got a bit emotional. The main thing about that conversation was that Tom gave her the same line as Sammy. It's just like, I want to kiss you outside of a challenge. He also brought her to the terrace. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, it was just, I think Sammy, I don't know. Again, she's gonna have to weigh up. Do I want to stay in the show? Do I not? Like, do you know what I mean? Because I think if she sticks with Tom, she will stay in the show, and she's got a very good chance of being in the final if she's able to forgive him for this. I don't think she should, and I think it was good that she said to him, like, you know, if we was on the outside, I would have blocked you in a minute. So I
believe her. I believe her. She would block you.
100%.
There isn't enough time to play this out, though. For her, I'd be like, I'm gonna make him graft. I would do a Millie. You got a graft, but we'll get him back together.
Yeah. Like, yeah. And he said, but that's the thing. Sorry, it's Sammy's birthday, and the producers don't give a fuck. They done the same thing.
No one's birthday. They don't care.
They don't care. They're like carnage, like emotion. They want emotions to run high.
I swear, in previous years, shit has happened for somebody's birthday. Like, you may have got a party, some type of challenge, like something happened on your birthday. This year, they're like, bun you in your birthday, mate.
Yeah,
you've got other stuff to deal with.
It's not happening. So that was weird. And then Layla, obviously talking about her time with Will. The thing about Layla, though, so she was giving it, like, she basically said what happened on the first day, but she didn't say anything else. Do you know what I mean? She didn't say that Will actually cut off, had a conversation with you, was straight, and then done nothing else after that. Like, she didn't say that, and I think that was a bit wrong with her, and didn't give a well balanced impression to Jessie of like what actually happened, you know? So I'm just like, I didn't like that about her at all, kind of thing. Although I loved her energy, and I would love to have seen her in the house, because I think she would have give everybody what for. Do you know what I mean? But
she was ready to cuss people. I feel like she was playing it too similar to Coco. It's like, it's very hard, Casa Amor girl, to you want to go in and you want to make your mark, but you have to time it really well. And I just felt like she was overplaying. There was too much crassness to her, but and Will played it well. Unfortunately for her, she didn't have a Tom. Like Will really outsmarted what she could get in one-liners. He counteracted straight away. So what can you do when he's saying, "Yeah, I fucked up. I let myself down and you." Like, what can you say?
What can you do? What can you do? And that's the thing. And it's a bit manipulative. That's the thing. It's just like, it's just not like, what can Jessie actually do? Like, I don't know. I do feel like, I feel for the scenario. I don't know if she's genuine, but I feel for the scenario. I would hate to be in that position, because
if she really does like him, if she really
does like him, then this is devastation, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And then having to sit in front of the girl that was like, and also as well, Sanam, I'm saying her name wrong now, Sanam. I don't know if she would know though, but I was kind of looking to her to correct it. Like, tell her that Will was
the blacks on,
you know what I mean? Like, I don't know whether they would do that or show that or whatever kind of thing, but I just thought, I don't want like Jessie hurting, you know. If it's genuine, like, you don't want to see anyone in pain, right? I just don't think that she believes that she deserves that at all. She hasn't done anything. She hasn't done anything. It's not like Olivia. If someone was doing this to Olivia, I'd be like,
Knives Out says kissing on the first night as a cusser girl is surefire way to ensure you get tossed like a side piece. Gotta make the boy work for it a bit. That is true.
Well, I agree.
That is exactly the line it goes down. Life of Bosch says Layla is the mistress that will have an affair with you, knowing that you're not leaving your wife, and when you decide to end it, she will set your marriage ablaze. But I can't even say that isn't what Layla would do, because Layla was in other people's fires ablaze. She was in it.
She really was. And she did say as well, but the thing is, Will did say this. He said something along the lines of like, "Oh, my head could be turned on day one." That's a clip. That for movie night, for sure. Like,
I don't think Jessie needs any more for movie night.
Well, you know what? Also, I was thinking is that I think that Will still win. Do you know what I mean? If another girl comes in now, another bombshell comes in, they should really go for Will.
Do you think he? Oh,
yeah, because he will win. People don't like people. Say again.
So, because you know we've probably got 2 more at the most bombshells to come in.
Yeah.
So you think if you was a bombshell coming in, you would make a play for Will over SHAQ?
Yeah, because Will is showing remorse. He's showing that he was sorry, like deeply so. Like, his acting is on point. I can't lie, but
the down face, the looking, like angry,
the squeezing of the face. And you know, he's talking about like, he know, like, do you know what I mean? Like, he's doing all the right steps. I just think like I wouldn't be surprised if Jessie left either. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if she left. Do you know what I mean? And then if someone came with a Will, I just think he's just too much of a main character in the house. Like, people like him. Like, I think he can turn it around. He can definitely turn it around. I also don't think Tom's got anything to worry about if Sammy doesn't choose him or doesn't stay with him. I don't think so. I think Tom could get someone easily. Everyone likes Tom. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think that's a big deal. But I think he knows that. And I think what's annoying Sammy is just like, his thing is like, oh, you know, if we can't come back from this, it is what it is. And you don't want to hear that. Do you know what I mean?
Isn't that Tom though? He's selfish. He's always like, I'm gonna survive. To do this flipping 6'5".
Yeah.
Like, basically the world is his oyster. So,
yeah. And you know what's so classic is that line that he gets. Remember I said he's got 4 lines?
Yeah.
That's one of them. I've never kissed you. I want to kiss you outside the challenge. That's one of his lines.
Yeah, he's always macking. Standard always macking. But he'll be fine. He doesn't even need to win. What's this? So Sistrin says, no, Auntie Sade, I don't think he will look at anyone as he wants Jessie back. A new girl could dance naked in front of him and he'd have his eyes closed. He really wants to make amends with her.
So what I'm saying is, though, if Jessie doesn't want him in that scenario, I think, of course, like if a new girl comes in now, he's not going to do that for sure. He will work to get his easiest way to win is to stick with Jessie. Do you know what I mean? That's his easiest route. But if Jessie's like, no, I'm not having this, or she leaves, then I think that Will can get with anyone. I don't think it changes his thing.
Life of Bosch says Tom lied about cuddling in bed and he swore on his mother's life. Did he cuddle? I don't remember.
I don't remember. But I just think he's a liar anyway. Like, do you know what I mean? Serious. And the thing is,
he probably did do some shit in bed. But I do remember him swearing he did nothing. He said it was literally all outside of the challenge and in one place, and that was it. But in a bed with a hot chick who's on you, you're trying to tell me that you didn't touch a little
satin.
I don't believe it.
You know what I mean? And she believed that there was a possibility. She believed deeply there was a possibility. Do you know what I mean? So that was mad. I just think also as well, like, how can he swear on his mum's life when he, you know, Zara just said one thing about your parents being proud and you're throwing your jacket on the floor.
Oh, Tom.
You don't rate them. You don't rate them at all. You don't rate them.
Angela's Utopia said, it's a bombshell. If a bombshell comes in now and makes a play for Will, watch Jessie's tears dry up quick and claim Will back again. That could be quite interesting.
Yeah. Because that's it's their quickest route to win. I think, and also as well, like you know what? It's interesting because every of the main couples, they've all had a challenge now, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've all gone from some adversity. But you know what? Ron was actually the smartest to do it before.
Yeah, do it early. I'm telling you, Ron studied this. Like, I actually think he is like a brilliant game player.
Yeah.
I do. As much as I said, first episode, it's Ron and Lana to win. I'm sticking with that. There's something that I saw in those two. Yeah, they're gonna win this. They're gonna win this. He's played it so well. It's actually beautiful. Like,
I just wouldn't be surprised. I just wonder if they can still be interesting. Do you know what I mean? Because I think no, just like in the lead up to the final, like how interesting they will be. Like, I think like Will is genuinely entertaining, so he's gonna have more fans that find him endearing and stuff. So I just think like if he sticks with Jessie, I think like they're definitely like a number one contender. And then I don't know. I think I'm going to say it. I think SHAQ and Tanya are going to get back together. I think they're going to get back together.
I don't even know why that makes me shudder. So long, but I just don't want him to be with her. I want SHAQ to really do an Amber, and I don't even care who the partner is. Like, who did Amber even get? Greg, yeah. Who cares about Greg? Like, no one. I want SHAQ to get with some chick. Shaniqua comes in and he gets with her and they win. That's what I want for SHAQ. I really would love SHAQ to win this, like Amber did. I would love that for SHAQ. But he's probably not. I feel like it's going to be Ron and Lana. But I would love for somebody. I don't want Tanya. I actually don't like her. I'll still do a pod with you though. Like.
Why the thing is, okay, right. Let's dissect this.
Okay.
Why is the vim for Tanya so much, guys? Let's also in the comments, like, okay, why is Tanya not? If Tanya was a guy, if the roles were reversed, Tanya was a guy, SHAQ was a girl. I don't know if that even makes sense.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, would it be so deep? Would it be so deep? Well, she would have been afforded graces. She would be the same as
Michael. Should be Michael.
Yeah.
And I never liked Michael again.
No, she wouldn't be Michael. No, Michael what did the Michael
was exactly the same.
No, but that they were in love. They're SHAQ and Tanya in love. The Michael was never in love. He was like a bit nonchalant to thing. But
listen, if it was the other way around and SHAQ had done Tanya like what she's done to him, I'd say the same thing. I want him out, and I don't want them to get back together again. I really would. If it was SHAQ in that kissing challenge that had won and had gone all out and lips up all the girls, I'd have been saying the same thing. You're too immature. You're not ready for a relationship. It just happened to be Tanya that had all of those faculties in her.
So you think you think it's her character? That's what people don't like. People just don't like her character.
Don't like her.
She's been. Do you?
Squills. I don't find her funny, and she's immature, and she did my good man SHAQ dirty. I don't like her. I don't like her.
Oh man.
And she lied about being in love. Yes, King Cash. She was never in love either. She needed to say thank you for loving me. That is really scummy thing for somebody.
Very smart. I'm gonna I'm taking a step from that.
It's not a good thing.
Copy and paste that line. That's excellent. That's an excellent way to deal with that. I love that. Thank you for loving me. It's so true. But if I was in that position, there's no way I'm thinking of that on the spot. No way. But like, serious.
P Styles said, Auntie Sade, stop caping for Tanya.
Do you know what it is? Do you know what it is? Yeah, I just like to explore. I like to explore like from different angles. Do you know what I mean? To see if like, you know, is it really her behavior? Is it like, are people being unfair? Do you know what I mean? Because I feel like other people have done worse things in different shows, and some of them have been men doing other things, and like it's not so vicious. Do you know what I mean? But like, I'm not saying that's all. I'm just exploring, you know. And I do think like isn't she allowed to explore? Because I do get her logic in terms of like she's thinking she doesn't like some of his behavior, and so she wants to see if there's more out there for her. So she had the connection with Martin. Yeah, you know what the thing is? People say she's got no remorse. Yeah, but the thing is, you know, the one thing about Tanya, she believes in her shit. You know, she believes in herself.
George said Tanya was punishing SHAQ for loving her. I agree, George. She was. Exactly, Miriam. Don't be exclusive if you want to explore. That's all it is. Just
okay. Fair enough. She might be confused though.
She was and immature, and now I want her out.
Like, but also as well, I just don't like the fact that she's delusional. But I just don't like the fact that SHAQ was brought up love in the first place. I freaking hate that. I don't know.
He loves her.
No, I just think like just hold it to yourself. Hold it down. It was too early. It was way too early.
Hang on. Did he say I love you before they did the horizontal lambada, or which one was it? He said it before then.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was before, because I remember saying something about like all this love bombing, like to get her into bed, basically. You know. Also, as well, you know what? Actually, I didn't even think about that. You know what? I didn't even think about that, but of course, yeah. You know what's an easier story to tell if guys are sleeping with each other? That they're in love. That's more palatable than anything. So no, I just don't.
Oh no! Daisy says it was after they slept together that they said they loved each other. I wasn't sure which way round it went, but I don't know. I'm not getting ungenuine vibes from SHAQ. I really do think that he thinks, like his brethren said, that he loves her. and I think he will stick with those feelings. But I think she just said it because he said it.
Yeah, no, definitely. But I do think like sometimes like some women get into those positions and it's just hard, like you don't want to hurt the person's feelings, or you're even confused about your own feelings. Listen, hold on. You're confused about your own feelings, or you just get caught up, you get swept up in the emotion because it feels like a whirlwind romance. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like you have very powerful emotions, but it just isn't love. Do you know what I mean?
I feel you. So
like, that. But how can you, and if you slept with someone as well, adding that into the mix on national television, I'm just trying to understand her. There's so many comments.
I know it's moving so fast I can't even keep up with them. All I have is, Tanya told Martin that if it was outside of the house, she would have jumped on him by now. Yes, she did say that.
Yes, she did say that. You're throwing holes in my.
I know. This is the first Zambian woman, so I understand where he's coming. This is his first Zambian woman. Oh, really? Is that? I don't even know.
No, lack of one. Just stop. Stop.
Oh God, yeah. Free Daisy also says SHAQ could win with an Amber Star finish, get a new girl in for him. I feel like he could. And somebody did say again, Auntie Sade, be capping. P Styles.
I'm just exploring possibilities. But I do think, but the thing is, if SHAQ and Tanya blow up, Tanya leaves the village, you know, Tanya leaves the villa.
Yeah.
And SHAQ falls in love with a new girl, I swear to God, I'm gonna go mad. because
no, he doesn't have enough.
If he falls in love with a new girl,
he can't do that. That SHAQ cannot do.
100%. If a new girl comes in, you think he's not gonna fall in love?
No, he can't say I love you. He can't do that.
Remember, his friends said that he always thinks he's in love. Remember, his friend said that. So.
DM says SHAQ and Tanya are not going to be together after the villa, even if they recoupled. I see that.
Yeah.
I don't think they have the longevity anyway. But SHAQ, don't do it, man. Don't do it.
I think he's going back. And the thing is, that's the thing. That's one of the first things he said. Oh, I still love her.
I know, because he does, but don't do it. Right.
Yeah, he might feel like a dickhead. I feel like he's
Life of Bodge says Tanya is a city girl with a lover girl's heart.
She is. I do think she is. She is definitely a city girl, but she just doesn't. I don't know. She believes in her source. She does. She really believes in her source.
He also said, so P Star says SHAQ wears his heart on his sleeve, and then Life of Bodge says SHAQ must be a Yoruba like me then. Do Yoruba men fall in love? I thought there's that thing of Yoruba demons. I thought they were the.
Okay, Auntie Nana. Sorry.
I'm just saying. I thought they were the guys that. I thought Yoruba men were the ones that didn't fall in love.
Start freaking tribal wars.
No, King Cash. SHAQ about to fall in love with a white woman. He isn't.
I wouldn't be surprised. He's gonna fall in love with anyone. Seriously, they could bring Zara back. He'll fall in love with her. Like, he will.
That would be nice. I wouldn't mind if they did that.
That would be cute, actually. Oh God, yeah. Lanzel
out here. Martin ain't lasting. He's got screen time though, innit? But nobody ain't warming to Martin.
Yeah.
Out here.
The thing is, Martin's not likable either.
No.
That's the thing. He is not likable. I don't know what's going on with him, but it's just like
at all. Like he's not
funny. Attitude. Yeah.
Martin ain't lasting long. Obviously, Dami didn't give him all of the info how he needed to behave. Because
that was silly.
That was a waste.
Yeah, no, I agree.
Listen, uncles can be fun, you know. Sistrian said Martin is giving uncle vibes.
No, like, honestly, I feel like he'll. I feel like he'll pay for a trip to Dubai or something.
He does have that kind of like swagger about.
He does. Or let me buy you bundles.
Yeah, something. Or send him your business plan. Like he does carry that type of a thing about him.
Yeah, but I don't think he's got any chart. Like, if he doesn't work out with Tanya, you're finished. Like, do you know what I mean? No one else is gonna like you just by default, and because you've got too much attitude as well. Do you know what I mean? They're not gonna like you. You're not kind of giving, what you call it, like likable vibes. Whereas I think like Max is trying more. But Max is like, that's the other thing. Olivia, bro. Max is young. Max is half a decade younger than her, and she's talking about. Yeah, because Max isn't Max 21? Am I wrong, guys? Because I obviously get things wrong all the time. But
let us know. I didn't know he was that much younger than her.
I'm pretty sure he's 21.
Olivia she's the worst picker. Like you know what? Every episode, I'm like, I understand why you've never had a relationship.
Yeah.
When people try and say that to like older women as well, like, you know, they throw it like, oh, that's why you're not in a relationship. But I'm seeing it. I see a pattern. She's a terrible picker. Oh,
I can't, like, honestly, I just think like what it seems like that maybe when she was like younger, she liked like a guy that looked like them, and now she's obsessed.
He left his imprint. Yeah, definitely. His name was Wesley. Absolutely.
Yeah. Or even Kai. It could have been Kai.
Yeah. Olivia, if you want to come on our pod, let's talk.
Let's talk.
I'll talk to you as well.
We can break some things down, boy, because you got a lot to learn, honey. Seriously. Yeah.
Lanzel says Olivia don't date people her age. Insecure. She's on a power trip. So I guess he is. Life of Bodge said Jaden. That's another one.
Yeah, could have been Jaden.
All of them. Is it not the same?
Kieran's another one.
Kieran, Wesley, Jaden, Kai.
Yeah.
Same dudes.
Same.
One of them did something to her, and now she's hooked on the vibe.
No, she's like, yeah, has to happen. Yeah, I don't know, but I just think like, I don't know. It's not like, that's the thing. It's not like she's super old, so I'm struggling to get why she would go for someone. But it's a pattern, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not the first time she's done it either.
But he was on, he was on her, innit? He was like paying attention, following her around.
True.
Giving her kisses. But absolutely, by the time she saw Kai, I think she was over him.
Yeah.
That's a bit sad.
Yeah. She don't care.
No, he should start stepping to somebody else. Like, he should. If you're going to try and stay in the house, he should start chatting to other girls.
Oh, yeah, it's true. Maybe, I don't know. No, I don't know if I like that.
Why do I keep on saying that? Sinam?
Yeah, no. Sinam.
Is it Sinam?
Yeah, I think it's Sinam.
Yeah. He could talk to her, maybe. They may get on. Yeah. I like her, though. I really am like, I like her as a girl in the house. Like.
Yeah. I like her too. I really like her too. Okay, I think that's it, I think that covers everything. The only thing I wanted to mention is what we didn't mention yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Linda.
Guys, can you imagine? We went through the whole episode and one whole girl that was in Casa Amor we didn't even discuss.
We forgot about her because she didn't get absolutely the girl with the braids, no screen time, nothing. It's so bad. It was so telling. It was so telling that the producers obviously didn't like her.
Can everybody in the comments just give one thought about Linda and we'll read it out? Let's see if we get anything.
Listen, we should give her screen time, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah. Let's give Linda some screen time because I
What do you think she was like? Let's say that. Oh no, Auntie Nan, have you frozen? Oh no. Or is it me? Have I frozen? Oh no, it's me. No, it's not me. Is it? I don't know. Guys, let me know. Is it just me? Let me message her. Linda, she was the one with the braids. Angela's Utopia, she's one with the braids. I think she was from Manchester or near to Manchester. Oh no, Auntie Nana's gone. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm gonna see what's happening. I bet her laptop's overheated. It dropped off. Oh, back.
There we go.
There we go. Sorry.
The internet was like, I'm not even allowing you to talk about Linda.
Crazy. We have something. History said nice braids. I think that I'm only gonna read. A lot of people say who.
Oh, Linda. I had high hopes for her, you know. I looked crazy, but I did think in the picture it wasn't a great picture, but nobody has a great picture. But I thought, you never know. Maybe SHAQ is going to see her and he's going to be like. I just thought maybe there'd be a vibe with Linda, and
her I was really, and we spoke about this before, like in terms of like the perfect hairstyle to have as a Black woman in that villa would be braids. Yeah,
exactly.
We haven't seen anyone with braids. We got someone with braids, and she didn't say anything. She didn't get any airtime, and I'm just like, did the producers hate us or what? Do you know what I mean? Like, I wanted to see different styles. I wanted to, you know, I just wanted to see it.
When she did talk, though, it did sound a little bit dead. Like she did ask somebody. She asked somebody a question. It was like, you know, what do you like doing? It was just that was my Manny accent.
Okay.
My name's Linda. I'm from Manchester. Like that's how she spoke. But Linda, if you want to come on the podcast, you can talk.
Apologies, guys.
Her bikini weren't flat. Her bikini looked all right. I thought her bikinis looked okay.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. I do remember the twerking though. P Styles, yes, the twerking never worked. It didn't. I was just like, this ain't twerking. First of all, I don't know that you're shaking your bum. This ain't. That was.
It was a shame though, because you don't want to go 11 hours to South Africa, and like I didn't take liberties with you. I actually think my accent was very good.
I'm glad someone else noticed.
As soon as that comment popped up, I was like, I didn't take liberties. But yeah, it's a shame. Linda, like salute to getting on anyway, isn't it? Yeah. That's an achievement.
I want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch one of these other shows and see if she does an interview and stuff to see. Yeah, but that was all.
Do you think she's good? Yeah. I should DM her, you know. You never know. Maybe she'll come on.
Maybe she'll come on a show. You never know. It's true. You never know. Let's see. Okay, guys, I think that's a wrap for tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you to all the people who have subscribed to us today, also have liked our video and made a comment today. And thanks for interacting with us. We love your comments as we go through the show. Make sure you also share too, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yes, right? yes. So Sunday, obviously, because of After Sun, and we watch that as well, it's going to be later. So what is that? Is that 11:30 we come on?
I think it's 11:30, yeah.
Yeah. So it's about 11:30. But again, just follow us so that you see the community notices, because I do post up videos as well from Love Island and say when we're going to be on. And please like this video. Everybody watching, please just like it and share it so that more people can join in. And everybody in the comments, you've been hilarious. It's been fun.
Yes, it is.
See you on Sunday.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.